What's up, people? Sniffty Dugan here. Today I wanted to talk about the KST Kustoms handlebars that I bought. They've been on the bike for quite a while, but I figured I'd go over these because I really like them, and I think a lot of you will appreciate just how customizable these bars are. Specifically, I bought the KST Kustoms Vanguard Series Spearhead, and they're phenomenal handlebars. Before we get started on this video, though, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification icon, help the sucker out. Oh, where's the light? Unbelievable. Here we go. That's better. So let's take a look at these handlebars right now. Again, this is the Vanguard series, specifically the Spearheads. So this is, it's a tough choice, right? You're trying to buy handlebars. You don't know what to get. You really don't. And I know there's a lot of guys out there that were just like me when I first tried to decide what bars I wanted. There's so many options. How do you know what you're going to like? How do you know what you really need? I have bad elbows. So, so I was really kind of concerned about the ability to customize to my liking, right, to my fit. And how do you do that? Because unless you know somebody or 50 guys with 50 different bars, how do you know which ones to get? And of course, they all have to be on road glides, and they all kind of have to have the same seat and everything else that you have. And it's just pretty rare that everybody's got the exact same bike. In fact, nobody does. So what do you do? In comes the KST Kustoms. This is a 3-part handlebar. So I'm going to put it on the screen so you can visualize it a little bit better. You can see that the base clamp, which is down here, is separate from these. Right? These are 3 separate pieces. Take a look at this picture. So what does that mean? That means they're fully customizable. That means that I could take this grip and bring them into me without moving the bars up or down, in, out, what have you. That's really cool stuff. Whatever your preference is, these bars should be able to satisfy anything that you'd like to do on these handlebars. So I'll give you a couple of specifics here. This is polished stainless steel. It's not chrome, so it's not going to chip on you. You can see there's probably a couple scratches here, but you can just polish that and buff it right out, which is really, it's nice. These are 14-inch bars. Now, you probably should buy the extended cables. I did. Why not? You got everything apart. Might as well add some cool looking cables to it as well. But they recommend that you do that on the 20 to 23 road glides, that you do extend the cables on the 14s. The 10s and the 12s you do not have to. But the stock bars, I believe, are 10 or 11, so don't waste your money on 12s. Unless they're horrible. You like the height, but you want the adjustability. All right, so these are about $400. You can get these pre-wired for $100. They'll pre-wire the bars for you, which makes it ridiculously simple to install these. And they'll even put drawstrings, so you can easily pull your throttle cable through, as well as the your heated grips. Now, I would buy a what KST Kustoms calls their Krazy Clip. That is the main bracket that goes into the base clamp, right? The 4 bolts that hold the handlebars down. And the reason why is that has 3 set screws in it. It's I think it's $80. I have to put that on. I have it. I didn't put it on yet. And the reason why I just bought that was my bars, they kind of roll forward or backwards. I won't say they loosened up, because they really didn't. But I guess due to the vibration, the bars started moving into me. And it's hard to notice, but a friend of mine noticed. He pulled up to me. He goes, "Did you move your bars?" And I'm like, "No." He goes, "They look closer." So he noticed it. And I looked at it and I said, I usually keep them, even with that screw there in the gauges. They were way back, so I basically took the gauges off and I cranked them down, realizing that this is a problem. It's happened 3 times to me already. So the Krazy Klamp has 3 set screws that you can clamp down onto the bars themselves to prevent them from rolling forward. I would definitely invest in that. Why not? The full width of these bars, if everything was out straight, is 40, let me see if I can remember, 40.5 inches if they're straight out. These bars right now, I have them set to 37 inches from tip to tip, right? I pulled them in a little bit to me. I believe they call this a 10-inch, no, the 10-inch pullback is 32 inches. So you're pulling it back to 10 inches, 32 inches tip to tip. Mine are, I believe, a 6-inch pullback. Again, you can really customize these to whatever you want. It's really great. So I've been riding these for about 4 years, and I can't say enough about them. My riding style has changed over the past 5 years, just because get a little older, your back starts bothering you, your shoulders start bothering you. It's easy enough to just go in there, loosen a couple of bolts, and change. Let's go look. So you got the 2 bolts right here on each side. Loosen those up, and you can move this in or out, right? You can adjust that pullback. And of course, the same thing's on the other side. So really handy, really useful. I have no pain whatsoever. I'm 5'11". I got a 31-inch inseam, and my reach is about 33 inches. So dress shirts, if I got to get measured for my arm length, it's usually 33s. So again, I can't really speak highly enough of these bars. I am not sponsored whatsoever. I paid the $400 to buy these bars, and I bought the Krazy Klamp and everything else associated with this. So you're not getting any kind of BS story because somebody's putting money in my pocket. Everything that is on this channel is bought by me, and it gets expensive. So please hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification icon, help this sucker out. We'll see you.